What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Game for Daniel, aka D, and back with another unboxing video. And I'm kind of doing a weird one. I'm in the bathroom for some reason, but I figured to do it because I have more lighting in here. And usually where I do my unboxing is kind of cluttered with stuff, so I didn't really have time to clear all that out because it is freezing in our house. So it is currently -4 degrees. -4 degrees outside. And our heaters are having trouble trying to heat inside our homes. So I got my heated jacket on, trying to stay warm. And I'm just doing a different location for unboxing for this episode. So let's go ahead and unbox it. Alright, so we have the Drive Hub by Collective Minds. Okay, so this sucker cost me $100 for this little piece, which I'll show you what it is here in a minute, but it is by Collective Minds Drive Hub. So we go ahead and open it up. It's got some tape here, but I got a little bit of nails. I can just cut it right open. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and open it up. Oh, okay. Look at this. Thank you for your purchasing the Drive Hub. The online manual can be found at thedrivehubnow.com. And a warranty, Collective Minds gaming warranty. Collective Minds will repair or replace the product if defective or limited to purchase. Okay. Thank you, Collective Minds. I mean, for $100, I mean, I really appreciate this a lot, guys. Alright. So right here is, oh, look at that. Is that a skull looking thing? I don't know, but oh no, it's like an alien looking thing. I like that. That's really cool. It's like an alien looking design. Oh yeah. Alright, and then the cord looks real fancy. I mean, for $100, it better be fancy, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go ahead and just pull out the... So, we have what it looks to be a micro USB to a regular USB cable. And got a fancy, like, rope texture to it. And then the other one is the same thing, micro USB. And this is, what is that? Alright, so that is Velcro. So I guess you'd stick, so this has got a sticky on the end, and then it's got a Velcro. And then the main unit is, once I get it out, so the main unit is this guy. So that is the main unit. So what this guy is basically, it goes to my driving wheel or my gear shifter. You know, it basically goes to my Thrustmaster driving wheel or any wheel that you have. So the wheel that I have is for PlayStation only. Well, I want to play my wheel on, like, say, Xbox. You know, maybe I want to play some Forza on there or whatever. So this guy basically is like a converter where it converts it and allows me to use my PlayStation wheel to play Xbox games. So that's basically what this guy does. It's basically a hub that just allows me to use a strictly PlayStation wheel. So you see that I plug it in right there. I can plug in any controller that goes into the console, and then accessories like my gear shifters and stuff like that. Or say I order, which I will be here soon, I order a handbrake that's only for a PC, but I want to use it on my console. This guy would be able to let me do it as well. So that's basically what this guy does. And that's already it. So right here is my racing simulator setup. You know, I got the Thrustmaster T3PM 3 pedals. I got the Speed Series Speed Racer seat. And then I have an Acer 32-inch curved monitor mounted to the cockpit. And then the wheel that I am using on this guy, so as you can see, it is a Thrustmaster T248, and it is only to be used on PlayStation 4 and 5 or PC. But like I said, this guy right here will basically allow me to use this wheel, this PlayStation wheel, to play on my Xbox One and my Series S. Alright, so let's go ahead and I'll show you guys how to hook this sucker up. So right now I have this whole setup right here, and yes, this piece right here is another, it's supposed to be a dual monitor mount, but I only have one monitor hooked up for now. So I have my PlayStation 4 Pro hooked up to this, but I am going to be hooking this up, this PlayStation wheel, to my Series S. So I'll go ahead and show you guys how this guy works. Oh, and I also have my PlayStation VR hooked up to the setup as well. So that's where the processor unit sets by the pedal. And yes, I gotta dust these off. This setting on the floor, a lot of dust likes to collect. So that's the one thing that sucks about where it's setting. Alright, so I went ahead and hooked up my Series S. Go ahead and turn it on. And turn on the monitor. We'll pop that up right there. Boom. Alright, so we're popped up. I also have a pair of speakers hooked up behind the chair. So you see the car speakers hooked up behind the chair. So I'll go ahead and turn on my little amplifier for sound. Alright, we're on. Alright, so the drive hub. Go ahead and take the cord that came with the drive hub, plug in the micro USB, then go ahead and plug in the USB to the system. Don't have to be in the back. You can also plug it in the front. Any USB port on the system. But I went ahead and plugged it in the back. And you see we're getting power. So the system is what powers this. Okay. Which actually looks pretty cool. So there's the alien lights. His like eyes are lighting up. So that is wicked. Heck yeah. Alright, so next is take your USB to your wheel. Okay, so your USB to your wheel and plug it right in to where it says wheel/controller. And it's plugged in. Shows a number 3 on this. And it should look like that. Heck yeah, yo, I'm liking the lights on this thing though. That looks wicked. And if you have a handbrake, the handbrake would go into accessory or controller, one of those two. But I'm pretty sure it goes in accessory. And if you have a gear shifter, you know, if it's USB, it can go in here as well. And it's simple as that. Sorry about the dust, guys. Like I said, it gets very dusty really quick on this, so I'm gonna have to clean this again. So this is what it looks like. And then that Velcro that came with this, I can stick that to the bottom and then maybe stick the other Velcro somewhere on my cockpit. Like I can put the Velcro on the side, or I can have this like stuck to the side if I want. I can have it stuck underneath, but I think right there works for now. Like it's just chilling, you know. It's got rubber feet underneath, so I'm not really complaining about that. That's kind of a good spot for that, because I have my little amplifier thing right there. And then the drive hub. Alright, so this PlayStation wheel on an Xbox console. Let's see. I don't even know what to have it set on. Let's just do PS5.
Okay, nothing. Maybe let's get into a game and see. Oh, actually, I forgot one more cord. Okay, so that controller, hold up. Go ahead and grab your last cord, which is right here. Okay, so I see how this works now. So go ahead and plug that in to the controller port. So that goes, as soon as I flip this around, all right, so that goes right in there. Boom, like that. And then I'm assuming that this is what plugs into your controller if you want to, like, I don't know, say you want to use a PlayStation controller on your Xbox. I'm assuming it works like that. Or you can charge your Xbox controller using that drive hub. So that's pretty nice. So I went ahead and grabbed my Forza Horizon 5 limited edition Xbox controller. Alright. So go ahead and turn it on and connect it. Alright. Sign in. Go ahead and load up Forza Horizon 5. So there's two buttons on this. I'm not really sure what they do, but we'll see if this works. I set the wheel to PC, see if that does anything. Alright, so still nothing, but I think I'm now figuring out what's going on. So I went ahead and plugged back in that USB port to the controller, but I went and grabbed one of my cords, a Type-C cord, because this controller takes a Type-C charger. Plug it in, and I think it uses the controller signal and it sends it to the wheel. I think that's how this works, because now we got both lights on, so let's see. Alright, so that's what it should be looking like. And I went ahead and set the wheel back to console. Doesn't matter, PS4, PS5. And if you see right here, it's working. Oh my goodness.
Welcome back, Daniel.
So we're using a PlayStation Thrustmaster wheel on an Xbox. And I'm already playing Forza with this wheel. Now, does it work the way it should? It should. Let's see. Let's see if it actually responds how it's supposed to, like the force feedback and everything. I can still shift my gears. Okay. It's set to the force is on 1. Well, okay. Let's just see here. Let's see. I want to see. So, that is what this drive hub is basically what it's about. Say you don't want to buy another wheel, and $100 is actually better than buying another full wheel for like $300. You know what I mean? So, because this wheel alone costs is like $300 to $400. So honestly, getting this is a better option than just buying another wheel for Xbox specifically, when all you got to do is just buy that hub, that drive hub, and then you can basically use your PlayStation wheel on an Xbox, or vice reverse. You know what I mean? So it's a better option, saves money, and now I can play my Forza. Okay, so the force feedback obviously ain't working on this. It's not working the way it's supposed to. So I'm assuming it's just using it like a regular controller. Okay, so yeah, it's basically just using the wheel. It's basically using the controller inputs and just sending it right to the wheel. So it's not going to use any like the force feedback or whatever. And I have to custom map where I want the controls to be. So I'll go ahead and change the mapping because I need to set up my clutch pedal as well. Alright, so clutch, go ahead and set this up. Okay, so my clutch ain't working with this. Okay. And my clutch is plugged into my wheel, so it should automatically work. Because if not, like, watch this. Like, let's see. Press key you wish to map to clutch. Okay. I can set it up for wheel, but I don't think it recognizes it as a wheel. So that's the only downside. So if that bothers you, that's the only thing about it, is that you can't use the full feature of the wheel, like the force feedback or whatever, but it still gives you the options to use your PlayStation wheel on Xbox. Yeah. But I'm seeing if I can at least custom map stuff. Like, let me set it up the wheel maybe and just kind of do it this way. So my shifters and all that's right. Okay, my clutch is set to A. That shouldn't be. There we go. All right, I set the clutch. I went ahead and pressed the clutch. All right, so it is recognizing it as a wheel. My bad. It actually is recognizing it as a wheel. So as you can see, when I'm pulling my clutch, we actually have the clutch pulled in, so we'll pull it out. Okay. Yeah, so all you gotta do is just set up your custom mapping on here, set up your controls where you want it, and yeah, that's how you do it. Alright, I'll stop right here. And, you know, I still got my 900-degree rotation. But the only thing, like I said, the force feedback ain't using the features like it does. But if you think $100 is a good deal for this, I mean, it's definitely a cheaper option than buying another whole wheel. That is the way to do it. The Collective Mind driving hub. And, I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and review of it. My opinion of it, I think, yes, it's a good option. Like I said, the only thing that sells me on it is it's definitely cheaper than going out buying another whole wheel for an Xbox. When I went and just got that for $100, I'd rather spend $100 than $300, $400. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a cheaper option of playing your wheel on different consoles. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and as you can see, I'm going in this water. We're gonna end it right there, guys. Until next time, I will see you in the next one. Peace. Just to show a first-person view. It's kind of hard to shift gears. Hold up, let me. There we go. But yeah, this is what it looks like in first person. So the wheel is actually lined up the way it's supposed to in the game. Which is pretty cool. Maybe I don't want to take the road. Screw that. So yeah, Forza Horizon 5 on the PlayStation Thrustmaster T248.